On July 9, 2025, Earth rotated faster than usual. For the first time in recorded history, a day on our planet was almost a millisecond shorter than usual. This might not sound like much, but even a tiny change like that could have major implications for things like GPS technology. And while NASA claims they know what happened, some online are pointing to a much stranger explanation: a shift in the Earth's core. Thousands of people reported GPS malfunctions that day. Flights were delayed, phones glitched, and a few people even claimed that their clocks went backwards for a split second. But these stories weren't all coming from civilians. According to a report from Business Insider, workers at one of the world's top atomic clock labs in Boulder, Colorado reported glitches, too. Several people posted anonymously on online forums saying, quote, "The clocks don't match. Time is breaking." Before those posts were deleted, but there was more. Leaked satellite data showed that 3 seconds of time were lost that day. No video surveillance captured them. Some people said they blacked out for 3 seconds. Others said they lived through the same hour twice. Then there was the science station in the Arctic. They reported seeing the same star rise twice in one night. Their last transmission was corrupted with static and an indecipherable whisper. It's not just the Earth that moved. According to Business Insider, emergency rooms across the country viewed a spike in panic attacks and what they called temporal disorientation. One woman told the New York Post she lived through the same hour twice. In the second version, her dog was missing. All of this could be chalked up to mass hysteria, the result of people on the internet taking something small and blowing it up into something terrifying. But there were physical signs, too. According to a report from Live Science, lunar scientists noticed that the moon's pull had subtly shifted. A few believe it was nudged by something or someone. And it's not the first time something like this has happened. 4,000 years ago, an ancient Babylonian tablet described a day when the Earth raced, throwing off the entire system of days, months, and years and causing years of chaos. The symbols on the tablet match modern atomic decay patterns. So what happened on July 9, 2025? According to scientists, nothing to worry about. It was just a new orbital configuration of the Moon, which hasn't happened again since 1814. But that doesn't explain everything. A paper published by NASA in 2015 predicted the possibility of a so-called double negative lunar torque, which happens when the Moon gets super close to Earth and gravity from the planet Mars pulls it a bit closer still. NASA believes this could eventually cause a so-called runaway Earth-Moon desynchronization event, which would throw off our planet's rotation and tilt and completely wreck our climate. But a paper published just this year suggests it might do something else entirely. Researchers found that a slight shift in the Moon's orbit could cause a chain reaction, destabilizing objects in the Kuiper Belt and sending them hurtling towards Earth. Right now, objects in the Kuiper Belt are kept in check by the Sun and the giant planets, but especially by Neptune. If Neptune's gravitational influence was slightly weakened, it could allow an object in the Kuiper Belt to get way too close to Earth, potentially knocking it out of orbit. So far, no one is giving this doomsday theory much credence. And besides, astronomers can usually predict these things pretty well, so we'll probably have plenty of warning before anything bad happens. Still, if this is true, then Earth's rotation speeding up by even a tiny amount is no laughing matter. Because if this isn't an accident, then what's happening right now is a countdown. Now you need to watch. What if the Earth suddenly stops spinning? Or check out, is the apocalypse actually near?